Ooh, smells nasty in here.
Wonder where we are. More importantly, when.
Looks like we're in some sort of jail.
It's too bad you haven't figured out how to control our time jumps.
Actually, I've got a feeling it's just a matter of clearing my thoughts and focusing on an intended destination. At least that's what I tried during our last attempt. But Mishima threw us off course before we had a chance to find out if we were headed in the right direction. If I'm right, we should be somewhere in the early 21st century. Hopefully the year 2030, which is where Mishima first showed up when he set out to change history.
So you really think we're finally where we want to be at?
Won't know for sure until we ask someone. But yeah, I think so.
Then our first priority is to bust out of here.
I'll second that. I've had my fill of prison cells.
Think he can help us?
Just leave it to me. I bet your rap sheet's longer than the range on my ion blaster. You got a name? What's your angle?
Name's Ratchet Cassidy. Arson, porn, kidnapping. You name it, I've done it.
A real jack of all trades, huh? Looks like we've come to the right man. We need some information.
Well, why didn't you say so? I'd be more than happy to help you folks out. For a price.
I got a counteroffer. Tell us what we want to know and maybe you'll come out of this with your limbs still attached to the rest of your body.
I'd cooperate with my friend here if I were you. It's not wise to cross him, especially when he's got a serious mad on going.
I can see that. You're in the middle of San Francisco Bay. Deep inside of Alcatraz. You know, the Rock. I take it you heard of it.
The world's most famous high-security prison. Yeah, we heard of it all right. So why the open cell doors?
Alcatraz is an open cage. Choppers dump new prisoners into the main yard like so much garbage.
What year is it?
Year? Where you folks been? All right, hey, chill, man. It's 2030, okay?
Tell me, what's it like on the outside? Anything strange been going on recently?
You mean other than society as we know it going down the crapper?
How so?
Gangs pretty much took over the city some years ago. Then the army came in and got them on the run. Military's been increasing their presence in the private sector ever since.
Sounds like Kage has already established a major power base in this time period. This reeks of his methods. Wouldn't surprise me in the least if his influence extended to the military and their higher-ups.
Did you say Mishima? There's a research center in the city by that name.
Really? Looks like we found our next port of call.
Now, what is this place?
It's not part of the prison, that's for sure. Looks more like some sort of secret docking facilities.
Must be a safe house for one of those gangs Cassidy mentioned.
Makes sense. No one would think to look for them here.
If that's the case, then where is everybody?
Who cares? I don't intend to look a gift horse in the mouth. What matters is that we found ourselves a ride to the mainland. So let's hurry up and move out before any gang members do show up.
I'd better take this one. Never know. A second boat may come in handy later. And we don't want whoever's hideout this is to be able to follow us.
Fair enough. Just stay close. We don't want to get separated if we run into trouble.
Don't worry. I'll stick right beside you. Heads up, hero! We got company! Incoming, 6 o'clock!
I see them.
They must have spotted us coming out of their hideout as they were on their way in.
We're giving them way too easy a target by staying close together. We'll have to split up if we're gonna lose them.
But...
Don't argue with me! Just follow my lead and gun it. I'll try to divert as much of their fire away from you as I can. See you guys on shore.
Son of a gun, he did it. Any sign of Superfly?
No time to worry about him now. We've got problems of our own. In case you haven't noticed, one of those boats is still on our tail and gaining fast.
Hang on!
That was just a little too close for comfort.
I'll say. But a lucky break for us nonetheless. Our pursuers are leaving. They must have assumed we were killed on impact.
We almost were. So, what now?
First, we need to orient ourselves and find out exactly where we are. Hopefully, we're not too far from Mishima's research center.
What happened to Superfly?
We'll look for him later. He's more than proved he can take care of himself. Right now, I'm more concerned with finding Kage.
There's a sky shuttle at the top of the building. You never know. If it's still functional, it may take us where we need to go. Or at least get us close enough to go the rest of the way on foot.
Worth a shot. Let's find a lift.
This is so bizarre. Never thought I'd be coming face to face with one of my ancestors.
Let's just hope he'll listen to us. We could really use his help in tracking down Mishima.
What? What's the meaning of this? Where are your badges? This is restricted area. You don't have proper security clearance to be in here.
Don't be alarmed, Doctor. We just want to speak with you.
You don't work here, do you? Who are you?
I am Mikiko. Mikiko Ebihara.
Ibihara?
That's right. Hard as it may be for you to believe, I'm one of your descendants.
I'm calling security.
I'm sorry, but we can't let you do that. Not before you hear us out.
I'm listening.
The man you know as Kage Mishima is from our future. He traveled back in time in order to alter history and set himself up as some sort of supreme ruler. It sounds ludicrous, I know, but you've got to believe us. Mishima's insane. He's absolutely mad. And his ruthless willingness to do anything to achieve his aims makes him extremely dangerous.
That's preposterous. I've been working as Mishima's assistant for several months now. The man has been nothing but charitable to me.
For heaven's sake, he stole your vaccine and robbed you of the glory of making the greatest scientific discovery of the century.
What are you talking about?
You're the original creator of the vaccine for the mutagenic Marburg pox filovirus, not Mishima.
What? That can't be. What you're suggesting is too incredible.
Maybe so, but it's all true.
Doesn't make any sense. Though now that you mention it, I've been working on the formula for a vaccine for years before I even heard of Mishima. Never really thought about it before. But it is rather odd how he just waltzed in here one day with all the data needed to put together a viable vaccine.
When he traveled back in time, he used the knowledge he had acquired in the future to establish himself as a scientific genius and take credit for the formula. And all that knowledge came from you, your notes, your research.
My God. Somehow, I know you're speaking the truth. It's like a part of me has always known. And to think, I was in awe of Mishima's brilliance when I first met him.
So now that you know the score, will you help us?
Of course, though I don't see how I can.
Where's Mishima now?
Still here, probably. He's got a penthouse suite above the research center. I know he's got a meeting later with some top military brass at a Navy SEAL training complex near the Potrero district.
Wasn't that whole area closed down in the late 20th century?
Hardly. It's now the West Coast Joint Military Headquarters.
Can you get us past security so we can get close to Mishima?
Here, this will get you to the security doors to the upper level where his private offices are located. If you hurry, you can still catch him.
Thank you, Doctor. And don't worry about Mishima. We won't rest until we find him.
I've no doubt about that. You both seem very determined and resourceful. Take care, Makiko. Make our family proud.
Check out those markings? That's a military chopper they took off in.
So, what about it?
Remember what Tatsuo told us? Mishima is headed towards the Navy SEAL training complex south of Bay Bridge. We can still get to him, but we've got to hurry. Come on.
Man, you're a sight for sore eyes. When I saw that explosion, well, let's just say that I was beginning to think that maybe you guys hadn't made it. What took you so long?
We'll fill you in. We're in somewhat of a rush.
Can I help you?
You boys stay back. I'll handle this. Hi. We're part of Kage Mishima's security staff. We were told to report here. Has he arrived yet? He should be expecting us.
Yes, ma'am. Matter of fact, your boss seemed pretty anxious to check out our nuclear reactor. I believe they're giving him a tour of the facilities as we speak.
I see. Would you be so kind as to direct us there?
No problem.
Works for me. Let's go.
This is it, folks. Home stretch. Keep your eyes peeled for any signs of trouble.
You've put me through an awful lot of trouble, hero. Still allying yourself with the rabble, I see. A shame. It doesn't become someone with your ancestry to mingle with such riff-raff.
Riff-raff my ass. You and I got an old score to settle, boss man, and now it's payback time.
No one was speaking to you, you savage brute. You should learn to keep your place. Unless you go getting any ideas, young lady.
You bastard! Leave them out of this, Kage. This is between you and me.
Of course, as it should be, as it was always meant to be. Though there's no dishonor in bowing down to one's superior, it's not too late for you to stand down and swear your subservience to me.
Not a chance. Honor demands retribution for the atrocities committed by you and your ancestors.
So be it.
Are you mad? Didn't you claim that touching the two swords would spell the end of everything? Or was that just another one of your lies?
Rest assured, and that was no lie. But if I'm to die, I could care less if I take the whole damned universe with me.
You truly are insane.
Curse you, hero. Why won't you yield?
I can't. Not while the blood of Usagi and all the other Miyamoto since and before him runs through my veins. What the?
Usagi!
End of the line, Mishima. Can't you feel it? The combined might of my ancestors now courses through the Daikatana. Your day of reckoning is finally at hand!
Don't be so sure. I'll fight you till my last breath.
Caught the tail end of your duel, kid. Nice work. You okay?
Yeah, I'm alright.
So what now?
I'm not sure. Depends on...
Hiro, your sword. It's gone.
Whoa. What just happened here?
I don't know. I'm not really up to speed on the intricacies of time travel paradoxes, but it's possible that Mishima's death nullified the alternate timelines that were created when he altered history.
Then what are we still doing here? We don't belong in this time period any more than that other Daikatana did. Shouldn't we have disappeared too?
Good question.
What if it's not an instantaneous effect? I mean, who knows how many alternate realities were created? The different timelines could just be collapsing slowly.
If that's the case, we'll have to hurry if we want to get back to our own time before we're caught in the backlash and wiped out of existence.
And how do you propose we do that? The only Daikatana we got left seems to be running on empty. Looks to me like we're stranded again.
Maybe not. I've got an idea.
This looks like it might be the place. So what exactly do you have in mind, hero? Hey, wait a minute. You're not thinking of doing what I think you're thinking, are you?
The reactor's core is our only viable power source. Tapping into it may be our only choice.
That's crazy. We don't even know if the Daikatana can harness a jolt of such magnitude.
Got any other suggestions? I didn't think so. Inserting the blade into the fusion cylinder should do the trick.
Hope you don't mind if I step back about a mile or two.
Go right ahead. Won't make a damn bit of difference if there's a meltdown.
You really think this is going to work?
Have a little faith, Superfly.
Faith. Faith is for fools who won't listen to reason.
Not much of a spiritual man, are you?
Considering the life I've led and the horrors I've seen, can you blame me? Hey! What happened to the lights?
Something's wrong. Something's definitely wrong. What the... Where did it go?
Where did what go?
The Daikatana! It's gone!
What? How is that?
Sorry, hero. 2 against 1 isn't quite fair.
My God! What have you done?
Only what needed to be done. You see, Mishima was right about me. You should have listened to him while you still had the chance.
What? What the hell are you talking about?
You've seen what the Daikatana can do. Tasted its power firsthand. How can you resist it? It's absolutely incredible. So intoxicating. Like wielding living lightning. Now I know what a god feels like.
Listen to me, Mikiko. Don't let yourself be consumed by the lust for power.
A little late for that, isn't it?
No. It's never too late. Look around you. You cold-bloodedly murder the man who helped save your life. You choose the path of greed and avarice over more noble pursuits. Is this how you wish to honor the Ebihara legacy?
Get off your self-righteous pedestal. You know nothing about the Ebihara legacy.
I only know what your father told me. That the Ebihara clan was a group of noble warriors dedicated to overthrowing Osaka Mishima's brutal regime.
Poor hero. Too blind to see the truth, even now. You were always far too trusting, just like Usagi. Don't you get it? My father fed you a pack of lies so that you'd do his bidding. The Ebihara clan was anything but noble, more like a bunch of cutthroats and bandits who banded together against Mishima out of sheer self-preservation. After the Battle of Fujiyama, Inshiro betrayed Usagi and refused to give the Daikatana back to him. They struggled, and Usagi was mortally wounded when Inshiro jabbed the sword, blade first, into his abdomen. Grabbing the ancient weapon by the hilt, Usagi managed to wrestle it from Inshiro's grasp. He then threw himself into the volcano, taking the Daikatana with him to his grave, robbing my family of its rightful claim to the sword.
Rightful claim? Inshiro tried to steal it from him.
Wrong! My family acquired it fair and square by right of combat. Usagi was unworthy of wielding the Daikatana. He was a weak and simple-minded fool who lacked the vision to fulfill the sword's ultimate potential.
That's rubbish and you know it. You're just trying to justify your ancestors' actions, as well as your own. So tell me, now that you've got the Daikatana, what do you intend to do with it?
I'm going back in time to save my father's life. Then, who knows? Humanity is in desperate need of some guidance. Maybe I'll provide them with a more cultured and intelligent sensibility.
Do that, and you'll be no better than Mishima.
Regardless of what happens, I can promise you one thing, that you won't be around to see it.
Stand down, Mikiko. It doesn't have to end this way.
The only thing ending here today, hero, is your life!
It's all right, Mikiko. At least our expedition to Fujiyama wasn't a complete failure. I'm sure the artifacts we uncovered will prove to be very beneficial to the Institute. Don't look so discouraged.
I'm not, Father. I only wish we could have at least found the sole heir of the Miyamoto clan while we were there. He probably knows more about the sword than any other living being. I'm afraid we'll never find the Daikatana without his help.
Considering all the legends involving the sword, maybe that wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing. The consequences of messing with such a powerful artifact may be worse than any of us realize. Besides, for all we know, the existence of the Daikatana could be nothing more than a myth.
Security Chief Johnson speaks wisely. We should stop wasting our time and resources chasing phantoms when there are more pressing concerns to attend to.
What can be more pressing than restoring our family's honor?
Our ancestors already atoned for their past failings when they came up with a cure for the mutagenic Marburg pox filovirus. Perhaps it would be best for us to stop dwelling on the past and start looking to the future.